Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Pokemon Sleep. Hope you all slept well. Today, get to start adventure or summer festival. Thinking of Pokemon Go. And I'm excited to see how things turn out this week. But ending the week with a full 100 sleep score, exact same amount of time to sleep. But we've got a good mix of dozing, snoozing, and slumbering in there. And balanced to end the week. So truly getting to see the big swath of what's available. Alright, ending with 73 million drowsy power. Full suite and everything represented. It took all week, but I got there. Let's see who showed up. Alright, we got a nice busy screen here. We've got Togetic at top belly, we got Eevee, Togepi, Rattata, Marowak, Raticate, Ditto hanging out there in the corner. Hey, and Lucario, something new. That's fun. Give that a second to process all of that. Yeah, new sleep style. Knee up sleep. I think this is also my first Lucario. It is. It's said that Lucario hardly ever lowers its guard, even in its sleep. Perhaps it's still reading the aura emanating from others, just as it does when it's awake. Cool. That's fun to see. Got a little bit of everything today, which I sorely needed. But no one's hungry. That doesn't change. I was maybe hoping that the Lucario was hungry, but with all of those pips to fill in, that's gonna be I'll wait until it's full. At least when I've got an easier target like Eevee. Still need more and better skill trigger versions to be able to get all of the evolutions. So that one is a no-brainer. I think Eevee will probably end up being the Pokemon recruited the most. If that were like a stat being tracked, other than just, yes, the amount of friendship levels. Alright, and a Dream Cluster for our daily gift. That'll do it for today, I think. The rest of these, I think I'm all good. Get some progress on everything, but it's the end of this week. I'm gonna save those biscuits for this week. And to share out, Ditto is the most uncommon out of that group, so I'm gonna share some more of that, in case that may be some of my, research communities only access to Slowpoke tails. Alright, and a nice big chunk of Dream Shards, which it will need this week. All that horning will come into play. Lonely Nature. Alright. So we've got let's just look at what we got. Helping bonus, helping speed, ingredient finder, inventory up, skill trigger with speed of help up. So if there was a particular evolution that I really wanted berries out of more than I wanted skill triggers off of, it's helpful with helping bonus out the gate. And helping speed at level 25 means that it's just booking it. It might have a use. Not going to be the best skill activation rate. And that's the problem. Alright, so, yes, Summer Festival happening now. So, we're going to be seeing an increased spawn of water, flying, and bug-type Pokemon. We're going to have the opportunity to earn Cramorant Incense, and we get use of the Candy Cram-O-Matic. It's going to be Curry's again. So it's going to be super importante to choose our next research site carefully. I could continue to work through Snowdrop Tundra because Cramorant still does show up in Snowdrop, so unlike the other times where I've just had poor choice in my research locations that I'm working on when these events happen, I can go anywhere that I need. By the way, the limited edition bundles are available, so if you do want to get those, you certainly have the opportunity to. Good way to be able to get biscuits and incense that don't always come up quite as frequently with some sort of a discount. I'll be good though. I want to save my diamonds. So now, finally up to 20% area bonus. Snorlax. Master 3 Snorlax. Thank you for a great week of snoozy studies. It did it again. Oh. So it seems like on Sunday nights I want to make sure that after I'm done feeding, before I put sleep tracking on, close the app. Alright, bye again. There we are. Not going to be an S week. But yes, did hit Master 3 finally, goal met. So, as long as I can perform the same, it is within reach. So now that feels good. So it feels like Snowdrop Tundra is now not as... Ooh. See. Yeah. A couple of really short durations, and midpoint is all over the place for Monday and Thursday. Thursday would have been better, but it just took so long with tossing and turning to go to sleep. But Monday, yeah. It's okay. This is one of those things to expect when traveling. May not be getting exactly the same amount of rest. But yeah. From my earlier point, Snowdrop Tundra now at least feels like I can put in good solid work because whatever incense happens to come up as the Master 3 rank in there, it's attainable. It's not for like salads and desserts. It may be a little bit more of a challenge because I don't have quite as strong dishes since I've just seemed to have curry for a while. But it's doable. Lapis is really close. I should, been slowly working on getting that team leveled up so it's powerful enough for it. So once I get Snowdrop, right now it's at 20, so got about another 4 or 5 weeks worth of time on Snowdrop to really just shore up the resources for Lapis to make sure that I'm ready to make that jump. hope we're at 55, so that's like cool. I got one more week when an event pops up. We all know green grass is nice and stocked up. We're there for every event, so that's good. But for today, at least for this week, after looking through what the options were, I think you all kind of probably guessed when you saw what was going on there. I'm going to go to Cyan Beach for this week. Cramorant's the only flying type that is in that pool, and the pool a little bit smaller, so it makes me feel like there's at least a greater opportunity. On top of that, it's also a location that spawns Totodile, and I'm still not quite happy with the Totodiles that I've caught up until this point, so this is another opportunity. Ooh, new sound. To pick up some other Pokemon, and it's been a while since I've been there. And besides, don't you want to be on the beach for a summer vacation? Alright, so we got the Oran, Pecha, and Palm Tree berries with the event request for curries and stews. Full recovery from the team. 20 diamonds from our rewards stamp. So... oh, and it looks, there it is, hanging out there. Alright, we'll jump into that in a minute. So the first thing that I want to do is collect from the Pokemon here, because not all of them are making it to making curries and stews on Cyan Beach. Alright, finally getting an activation from you, which is good. I do want to fill up. Oh, great. Yeah, after Sunday's cooking, I could certainly do want to have my ingredients back. There you are. Alrighty. So now that I've collected from the team, the berry collector out of this group, if we're looking at what's available, that Dodrio is actually going to be my best opportunity. It's my highest level berry collector. I don't know that it's my best berry collector. Yeah, and it just recharges itself. It just has a really high helping speed, so that's certainly useful. Charizard, we gotta swap you out for Beware. Wigglytuff can stay exactly where they are. I'll need... yeah. Golem's gonna be a good choice for making sure that I get potatoes so I'm consistently able to cook what I want. So then the other thing... I love that those are available. Oh, so I do have a Doduo with Berry Finding S. Ah, but it's all the way at 100. That would be why. Alright. So it may not be the best, may not be an ideal berry collector for this berry setup, but it is favored berries and at a higher speed. So we can leave Dodrio as it is. So its ingredients collecting right now, which is just the soybeans, That'll just be a nice filler for whatever does happen to show up. And we'll certainly get that leveled up to 30 before the end of the video, because I want to make sure that this is cranking through to gather what ingredients that it can. Oh, yes, for once I actually did mean to hit that. Okay. We kind of let Snorlax rank up. We're already at basic 2 just from the berries collected from last night alone. Alright, before we jump into anything else, let's take a look at our missions. We'll have Summer Festival missions as well as weekly. So basic 2 is going to get us that Cramorant Incense, so we're all good for that. I don't think I can try to see if I can use it, but there may be time gating on that. Master 1 is Cramorant Candy. Hand out biscuits, use 100 candies, stick to bedtime, and cook. So all the things you expect to see. Nothing super special there. For our regular rewards for this week for the missions, looks like we got Master 3 as Eevee Incense, so that's good. I was hoping more for maybe like a Totodile Incense. Befriend 10 Pokemon, give out 15 biscuits, and 262 candies, so certainly have some opportunity to use the candy from the Cramomatic. Alright. No additional news. We'll probably get some more as we get towards the end of the week, because the only other event we have going on this month is Good Sleep Day, which is coming up soon. Community, how'd you sleep? 36. Alright. Good to see. Okay. So now we've got everything else ready to go. We just have breakfast to make. So this is a good opportunity. Let's take a look at the Candy Cramomatic. We have a message from Professor Neroli. I see you've noticed our new device. This here is called the Candy Cramomatic. You can use the Candy Cramomatic to get candies of various types. If you feed it enough Pokemon candies and some Dream Shards, a candy of one of the 18 different types will come out. Certain types of candy are more likely to come out, depending on what candy you put in. Try it out. If you have a lot of one kind of Pokemon candy, I recommend starting with that. Here, these are for you. Go ahead and try them out when you feel like it. Have fun! So, giving us a starting gift of Pikachu candy and Dream Shards to make our first use. So as you can see there, we can use it up to 4 times per day. Candies that go in get a random medium type of 1, and this, let's see, Dream Shards for each time that it's used. So we get a nice new shiny menu that we haven't gotten to see before. So I'm going to use number held, and then descending order. Because I'd like to try... Ooh! And it's like adding ingredients. You just tap and hold on it and you can just add it. So we can get that Pseudo-Wudo candy. So it's gonna, for the first activation, 1,000 Dream Shards. I'm gonna use 40 of my Pseudo-Wudo candy. Oh, that's adorable. Alright, so that spit out Dark-type candy. Sudowoodo counted as dark? Thought it would have. Thought it was supposed to a little bit more directly influence. Well, it comes out, which is interesting. I mean, it's all good. It's all just, useful candy, don't get me wrong. And it's also been a minute since I recruited a Sudowoodo. No! So that's interesting. I thought it was supposed to influence it by putting in predominantly one type of candy. Let's see if we get something different when we put in more. So the second activation, we're now at 5,000 Dream Shards. Let's see if we get something different. Rock type candy. That's what I wanted. And then our third activation is 15,000. And the reason that I'm looking for the rock type candy is because I want to use that towards Larvitar to, well, the Pubitars that I have now, but Larvitar to try to get that up to Tyranitar. I probably will not be using it the fourth and final time, because that is Psychic type this time, so yeah. It influences it, but it's not guaranteed. Interesting. And yeah, 40,000 Dream Shards, I'm good. I want to try to get use out of this all week, so that's how I'm going to do it, is just 3 activations a day is okay. Let me know how your use of the Candy Creme-O-Matic worked out down in the comments below. I am really curious to see what happened with everyone. Yeah, so the Cramorant incense I can't use until 3 p.m. today. So for me, that's just a couple hours away, so probably want to use it tonight just because my spawn pool for tomorrow is going to be so low. So this will help out to make tomorrow interesting. Alright, let's cook some breakfast and call it a morning. It's already been so eventful as is. Alright, what do we have a good chunk of? Oh, we're going to make a nice big cocoa-filled breakfast. Your morning stew with cocoa. And extra tasty. I love it. 75,000. We're at basic 2, so grade 3, maybe? I just want to see how far this goes. It looks like grade 4. Not bad. Not bad at all. That completes another task. And we get back basically that first, well, a little bit more Dream Shards to help soften the blow of the amount used today. And I did say I'd do this before the end of today's video, so we'll use see about maybe getting... Well, we'll use the Crymomatic a little bit more as the week goes on, so I'm going to wait until I get some more of those medium-type rock candy and really try to push. Because I would like to get... Priority for me is the use of the Crymomatic rather than the candy use. So now we got Dodrio at 30. So that'll be good. This team has already broken 10,000 RP. That's cool to see. But I guess the one other thing that I can do that's candy themed that isn't using Dream Shards is Evolution. So there is something else that I can use to help complete both tasks. Remember we got that Shuppet ready to go, but had to level it up. Yeah. Let's do that. There's 40 candies right there. I know we don't have a Ghost Island where this would be absolutely bonkers for, but hey, I'm happy to start off the week with an evolution. And we can take the asterisk off of it now because it's now at a point where I don't need to directly invest in it anymore. Alright. I'll spend some more time through the week finding some other candidates for some either evolutions or candy investment. Would like to try to save as much of my Dream Shards as possible. But we're just a little bit halfway on the summertime missions and a little bit of the ways on the weekly missions. Alright, but with that will take care of things for today. I will be back tomorrow with some more sleep research and hopefully see our first Cramorant. But with that is what I have for you today. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let me know how your summer festival has started. Let me know how your experience with the Cramomatic has worked down in the comments below. I'll see you back tomorrow for some more sleep research. But until then, sleep well.